Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Tennessee Volunteers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, he knows that there is a lot of motivation behind this game. A Big Ten SEC showdown always gets people talking about bragging rights, particularly because the Big Ten has won the last 3 national championships. They want to make sure that they're showing up and showing they are the big kids on the block right now. We'll see if the SEC team can respond here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Volunteers offense making their way on the field to open this game. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joe, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine to San Gabriel's. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To bootleg here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The Hoosiers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And the real challenge for this group is the linebacking core on the other side. If you love defensive football, you'll enjoy watching these guys. They're so complete. They've been so dominant.
Chris, isn't it refreshing to get these off-ball linebackers that are the best players on the defense again? It is like yesteryear, a throwback style of defense. They're so fast and so physical. It's a real challenge for any offense, and certainly they're going to have to locate, in particular, this middle linebacker here today. Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
A quick juke. First down, looking for more now. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick pass. The catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Hot over the middle. It's Becker. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And I got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a draw. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bam, complete.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think his best strength is hammock plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Breaks free down the right side. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play.
It's a shotgun run call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He's got room to run. Look out. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their 3rd and final. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Makes a quick catch. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Every quarterback Kirk Cignetti has had has come in and leveled up. We saw it with Curtis Rourke. We saw it with Fernando Mendoza. And we've seen it with Josh Hoover. I can't wait to watch him play. I thought this was a marriage that certainly on paper was going to work out. And it absolutely has, Chris. His game has gone to the next level.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the 2nd half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Oh, look out. He's got open space. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
And the Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that. And that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Ball handed off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Richard. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stuff again for no gain. Sets up 4th and long.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Bishop. He's past the marker and still going. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You can almost feel it in the fan base. They're thinking to themselves, where has this been the entire game? Well, at least they've got it going. I know it's late, but here we go. You better go hyper fast down in this ball game.
And the Vols looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Volunteers. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Indiana. He just sprints into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Game moves it to the 35. First down again. That's reeled in. It's Bishop.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
The sure hands. It's Staley. Brought down quickly, but a big gain.